Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. Today, we have, after the last couple of days, once again we have a full house. The last couple of days we had Darwin, Reina to my extreme right, and Darwin is here 3 days in a row, which says something for your yoga addiction. Darwin, welcome back to the show.
Thank you for
I'm
having
going to have you tell our viewers a little more about yourself. Anything new you want to add? Anything old you want to remind us of?
Well, like I say, yesterday I've been in two movies. One is Magical Love, and the other one is I forgot the name, but I will get it later.
No problem.
And yeah, it's been a good experience.
Can we watch you somewhere on YouTube or
Yeah.
Google you somewhere?
Yeah, YouTube, Darwin Reina, and they will find me.
Darwin Reina, Darwinreina, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Google
and,
Darwin.
like I said, I'm going to Barcelona. I'm gonna do a couple of TV what I used to do in Barcelona.
Right,
They're
right.
waiting for me, my boss, Tony.
Oh, wow.
You know, but I'm coming back right away. A month and I'll be back
Good.
here again.
We will miss you when you're away.
Yeah, I'm
so-
gonna miss you also. But I'm gonna do in Barcelona.
That's right.
I'm gonna stretch.
You're going to
That's for
stretch
sure.
over there.
Yeah. I'm
Is it a
taking my-
yoga show?
No, but I'm gonna take my cards. You know this.
You're going to take these
I have
postcards.
mine,
Well
of
done.
course, and I'm gonna do it there. You know.
Stretch at home, stretch in the studios too if you have
Yeah,
time, wherever
right.
you are.
Yeah.
Welcome back, and thank you,
you for
Darwin.
having
I'm
me.
glad you're taking these with you. Viewers out there, just know that you have a lot of help and make the most of it like Darwin is doing. We have my third title, Yoga Secrets. We have it has 2 + 8 ailment-specific cards. We have a postcard with a simple ailment-specific sequence called 48 Plus and a fridge magnet. So you have a lot of help, a lot of little reminders. You also have a sun salutation poster, which you're going to take with you as well, right? To
Right.
Barcelona. Just stay with your stretching. Don't stop anything that you are already doing. Don't stop any forms of exercise you already have started. Just add us to your daily exercise regime. Don't stop seeing your doctor or a chiropractor. You have a very good looking doctor or a chiro. Don't stop seeing them. You're going to disappoint them. So stay with them. Stay with whatever foods you're eating at the moment. When you start stretching, your diet will automatically adjust itself. Your body will adjust itself. Your body will feel great. You'll feel great, and you'll feel like you have 48 hours in the day. Ask Sarah Torres. Sarah,
Hello.
how did you feel? We missed you in the last couple of
Yeah.
days. We
Oh,
missed
Sarah
you.
Torres?
Sorry.
This
I
is
heard
Sarah.
about you.
There you go. You know
Yeah.
already. Well
How
done.
you doing?
They said Sarah Torres is coming.
Well, I'm here, and yeah, I enjoy. Lately, I've just been busy with some personal things,
Right.
but other than that, I stretch regularly. I think I'm an official yogi addict.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was talking with her, and she said I stretch every single day.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
It's
I
an
do.
addiction,
It
right?
is,
It's
it
a helpful
is.
addiction. Why not?
And it's therapeutic because like if I get mad, I live in New York.
Breathe.
Yeah, exactly. it helps a lot. It just takes your mind someplace else.
Right.
And then when you come back, you feel that much more rejuvenated and energized in so many different ways.
What a wonderful endorsement. It's really amazing how once we learn how to stretch safely, it's amazing, Sarah. You could go in the middle of Times Square. You could zone out all those sounds.
Yeah.
You could go in the middle of what are all the noisy places in New York City. You could go in all the
Union
touristy
Square.
spots.
Right.
Yeah.
59.
On
the train.
On the train, right. Just zone everybody out. And that's what, it helps you. When you stretch, you start internalizing.
That's right.
So you start focusing inward, and besides just internalizing on the good aspects, you also start looking at what's lacking in each of us, and we try to improve on that. So everything becomes such a positive experience. So
Right.
good. We did miss you, but I'm so glad you're back here today. That's wonderful.
I'll be here as much as I can.
Good. I like that too. It's a helpful addiction. So you are a total yoga addict. Absolutely.
It's good to know.
Ron Thomas. Ron is a producer here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. Ron,
My show is Big Talk.
Big
and
Talk. Okay. What's it about?
Actually, it's about political intrigue and
Okay, and
The
you actually invite
intelligentsia.
viewers to call in,
yeah, I
right?
guess.
It's a call-in show, right?
Yeah, we talk about
You have views to
Psychological
share with
operations.
Ron, political viewpoints you want to share with Ron. He's great at starting a little fire. He's going to have all these political verbal battles. Ron, your show, Big Talk, airs on Thursdays,
Thursdays at 1.
1 to 4.
So if you're watching Yoga Express, you can just turn to channel 56.
That's right. Keep skipping between Yoga Express. Stretch a little, feel energized, and start quarreling with Ron on air, right?
Yeah.
It's wonderful. So every Thursday, we are happy to loan you out to Ron. On other days, Monday through Friday, stretch with us, stay with us. Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FIOS 35, 1:30 in the afternoon. Ron, you're on 1 to 2.
1 to 2, yeah.
So 1
Live.
to 1:30, they could come on air on your show, have their discussions, and then come stretch with us 1:30 to 2, correct? Perfect. Thank you for giving us permission to do that. Yoga Express is actually, it has, besides all the products we talked about, we also have a website, www.yogaexpress.com. Besides that, because we tape in the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network, we also have a studio website, an MNN website, www.mnn.org. You could go to mnn.org and then go to MNN3, type in Yoga Express, YOGAXPRESS. Sarah, we were thinking of doing, and we're going to give you the option. We missed you the last couple of days, so let us know what you think of doing forward folds today.
Sounds-
You okay? You didn't
sounds
just
fine.
have lunch or anything,
No,
right?
no.
Good, good. Folks at home, if you're stretching with us, please remember, especially because this show is being aired in the middle of the day, if you're doing forward folds where it requires compression of the lower abdomen on the upper thighs, you want to make sure you haven't just had your food. You don't want to throw up. So what you want to do is keep your postcard in front of you. Follow us if you already have the postcard. If not, go to the website. We're going to take you through maybe 10, did we do about 11 yesterday, right? We'll
Yeah.
take you through 10 to 12 postures. Our holding times are longer right here in the studios. We're going to take you through some forward folds, some of them more intense than others. Whatever you do, just go as deep as your body allows you today. So we're going to stand up. Let's all stand up. The first one is Padahasta, and before we go into that posture, I'd like to thank our director once more. Josiane Hurd has been directing our show for quite some time. Roberta Espinel is responsible for all the lights and sounds, and Rich and Manhattan Neighborhood Network, thank you so much for making this episode happen. Palms in front of your chest, elbows are raised. We're going to take you through a posture called Padahasta, hands to feet. In order to get your hands to your feet at optimum level, you need to raise your arms all the way up. So inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Pada is feet, hasta is hands, hands to feet. Now, if your hands are not all the way down the way Sarah's hands are, you're welcome to have your fingertips the way Ron and Darwin is almost there as well. And you want to stay still. You don't want to move your body. You don't want to bounce. Don't force your body. Place your hands either at your ankles or your shin. Whatever you do, make the connection. You want to have some contact either with your body or with the mat. Hold it right there. You should feel a delicious stretch in the back of your legs. And hold it. Our holding times are longer, as we warned you. Your lower abdomen should press on the top of your the front of your upper thighs. Keep exhaling. Inhale, place your palms together. Come up with a nice straight back. Exhale and release. I'm going to take you through a posture called Trikonasana. Let's all turn to the front left of the mat. While we're getting into our posture, we're going to bring our legs out about 3 feet apart. I'd like you to understand this posture is dedicated to the prevention of constipation. So what you want to do, constipation is hard fecal matter that you cannot eject very easily. So of course you have other ways you can handle it. You can have a lot of fiber, but you can also help your body massage the large intestine. So when you press the large intestine against your thighs, you're compressing it, you're massaging. Other than getting a punch in the stomach, there are easier ways where you can help your own body massage your large intestine, so you actually help pass solid waste. Bring your legs out. If you're very tall, you want to bring them out further, but you don't have to go too far. This is good enough. 3 feet apart. Bring your right foot out. So put your brakes on the left foot. Your upper body faces the side of the studio or the room. Inhale your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Ron, you haven't been with us in a while. If you feel blindsided, yes, you're doing the right thing. Look at the monitor. Lean a little bit to your right. This time we're going to compress the lower part, the lower right side of the lower abdomen against the upper right thigh. Exhale and dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Take your left arm all the way up. Look up at the raised arm. So if you're not going to go down all the way, that's okay. Place your hand at your ankle or your shin. Take it, and now make sure you feel that compression. Now if you don't feel the compression of the lower abdomen on your upper right thigh, you want to take yourself a little deeper. Bring your feet out a little more. You should also get a wonderful stretch in the back of your upper left thigh, your hamstrings, and your sciatic nerves. Inhale, let's come up. First, feedback, how does that feel? We held it really long, right? Bring your right foot in, turn your left foot out. I find that if I bring my feet out further apart, as long as you don't lose your balance, when I bring my feet further apart, I'm a little closer to the floor, so it makes it a little easier for me. But if you feel you're going to slip, you want to be safe, keep your feet a little closer. Lean a little to the left, Trikonasana, Trikon triangle. Exhale, dip your left hand in front of your left ankle. So you're bringing your left foot out, good. Take your right arm all the way up. Open up your right shoulder, so get a little bit of a pectoral stretch as well, but you should feel a compression. Does everyone feel that compression of the lower abdomen on the upper left thigh?
Yes.
Okay, if anyone doesn't feel it just yet, you want to take yourself a little deeper if you can. Inhale, let's come up. Turn your left foot in, exhale, wiggle your feet a little closer. We've done the next two postures are also good to feel that compression, but we've done them in the last couple of episodes, so we're going to skip those. We're going to turn to face the front right of the mat this time, so you can get different angles of these postures. This time, what I'm going to do, let's stagger ourselves. Ron, you're very tall, so yes. We're going to face this camera right there. Bring your legs out a little further apart than you normally would. So if you normally bring your legs out about 3 feet, you want to bring 3.5 feet. Put your brakes on. Make sure your toes are turned in. Now, the idea is to fold over. The upper body goes down all the way with a nice straight back. So what you want to do is bring your block in front of you. Ron, if you want to bring your block. And place your block in front of you ready for you to be able to make that connection. Put your brakes on. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Ugra Asana. Ugra means fierce. Exhale, fold from the hip. Because we are limited for space right here in the studios, we're going to do the best we can with the space we have. First, I'm going to attempt to touch the top of my head to the floor without the block. If that doesn't happen for me today, that's okay. Place the block in front of you between your hands. Keep exhaling and dip. As you dip, the idea is to feel the compression of your lower abdomen on the front of your upper thighs. Keep exhaling. Use your abdomen. Use abdominal breath. You can also bring it at midpoint or at its highest orientation. Whatever you do, make the connection. Now, wiggle your feet a little closer, and when you think it's safe to come out of this posture, safe to take your hands off, place your palms together. Inhale, come up with a nice straight back. Exhale and release. Let's wiggle our feet a little closer, and let's come out of this. Let's turn to face the front of the camera. We're going to take you through a small, it's a little bit of a balance posture. No, I promise no balance today. It's just one balance posture, but it's amazing how effective this posture can be, because instead of taking your lower abdomen to your upper thigh, you're bringing your thigh up to your abdomen, which means as high as you can go is as effective as it's going to be. It's not about stretching the leg this time. This is about bringing the thigh close to your belly. So let's try that. It's a balanced posture, so transfer your weight to the left side, left leg. Place your left hand on your left hip. Ron, the idea is if you don't want to extend your leg, you can bring your knee up. You can bend your knee. Because I didn't bring a chair for you today. Oh, here's a stool. Let's use that. If I may just keep this bag down here.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. You want to use something so you don't get out of balance. Now, very gently lift your right foot up. Hold on to the right big toe. Now remember, if you're right here, you're already feeling that compression of the upper front of the upper right thigh against your lower abdomen on the right side. So you already have some effect. You're getting something out of this posture for today. If you want to take it further, bring your leg out, right leg out in front of you. That brings your upper thigh a little closer. Beautiful. Very nicely done, Ron. Good job. Now, this time we don't need to go out to the side because you want to feel that compression. So hold it right there. Very gently inhale and release. Good job.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's
Feels
better
good,
than
right?
Me. Better than me, eh?
I've been practicing.
He's been practicing
Yeah.
in his mind, right?
Mentally.
Mentally.
Well, I got the DVDs at home. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you have those.
Yeah, I have my
Oh, that's
DVD.
another thing. Viewers at home, if you come here and stretch with us, we'll try and make you copies of the episodes that you feature in, so you have something to take home and practice. Transfer your weight to the right side. Thanks for the reminder, Ron.
That's my DVD.
Inhale, lift your left foot up. Hold on to your left big toe. Remember, even if you don't go it all the way, by holding on to the big toe, the nerves that end in the big toe lead to the eyes. So you're refreshing your optic nerves. Keep inhaling. Take your left leg all the way out. And if you're very comfortable, take your left leg out to the side. If you fall out of the posture, get right back in. Inhale, very gently, and release. It's okay to come out of a posture as long as you get back in. Don't give up on yourself. Just keep trying, keep stretching. Another amazingly effective posture, this posture we just came out of is called Uttita Pada or raised foot. Uttita is raised or lifted. Pada is foot. We're going to take our viewers through a posture called Uttanasan. Uttan is forward fold. Literally, just translates to forward fold. But it's also called ragdoll in North America. Heels are together, toes slightly apart. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead. Cross your palms over. Hold on to the opposite elbows. Once you've made that connection, wiggle your biceps behind your ears. So you can take your shoulders back. That'll help open up your chest. That way you are giving yourself extra leverage to be able to fold over. Tilt your pelvis forward. Exhale. Lift your chin and chest up. Exhale. Fold from the hip. Nice adaptation, Ron. Now, if you feel that this posture might be a little intense, bring your feet out. The further you bring your feet out, the greater will be your balance, so that's fine. You can bring it hip width apart. If you go too far, you might be missing out on the challenge of this posture, but keep exhaling and dip while we're in this posture. I want to remind you that a lot of yoga postures, one of the 5 main principles of yoga is gravity. A lot of postures in yoga depend on gravity, on body weight. Keep exhaling and keep dipping. You should feel a wonderful compression of the lower abdomen on the upper thighs. Inhale, let's come up. Keep your back nice and straight. Engage your low back muscles and come up. Exhale and release. Another amazing posture to feel that beautiful compression on either side is Ashwini or Ashwasanchala or Ashwini equestrian. Bring your legs out, one in front of the other, so the right leg comes forward. And twists are also wonderful to feel, to feel that compression. So we're going to take you through 2 postures, one after the other. Very gently. Exhale, place your left knee on the floor. So you're bending both the knees. And then once your left knee is nice and secure on the floor, uncurl your toes on the left foot. Wiggle your right foot forward. And then dip your hip. So right here, the deeper you go, the closer you go to the floor, the more you feel the compression. If anyone doesn't feel that compression, take yourself a little deeper. Keep exhaling and dip. Let's take this one step further, go into a wonderful twist called Parsva Kona Namaskara. Parsva is intense, Kona is corner or twist. Inhale the left arm up. Namaskara is prayer, intense prayer twist. Exhale the left elbow over the right. Place the right palm on top of the left, look up at the raised elbow and hold. You should feel that beautiful, beautiful compression on the right side of the lower abdomen. You should also feel a wonderful stretch of the obliques on the left side of the waist. See, it's a double bonus over here. Inhale, let's ease off, come out of that, and let's switch legs. Parsvakona Namaskara. Take your right leg back, bring the left leg forward between the hands. That's nice. In these cold studios, Ron's chakras are moving. He is starting to fan himself. Well done. That means your batteries are fully recharged now. Exhale and dip. Uncurl your toes in the right foot. Remember, the deeper you go, the closer you go to the floor. You talk about pelvic floor going to the actual studio or room floor. The deeper you go, the more is the compression of the lower abdomen on your upper thigh. Now, let's take that one step further. Parsvakona Namaskara. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip the left elbow. You'd have felt it automatically. As soon as you felt you weren't getting too deep into the stretch, you'd know. Your body tells you. Place the left palm on top of the right, especially because you're so comfortable, Sarah, in all the postures. Your body will know. 5, Josie, and thank you. Keep exhaling. Look up at the raised elbow. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Let's come up on our knees. Let's all sit on our knees. And if you have not been stretching with us other than in your mind, you may want to use a block, Ron, to sit because and especially you because you hurt your knee too. So you want to be careful you don't hurt yourself more. Sit on your heels. And if you want to challenge yourself, every time you're in a seated position, when your knees are closer, it's a deeper challenge. You bring your knees out, there's a little more relief for you. So in the beginning, you might want to bring your knees out. As you get a little stronger, bring your knees closer. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Exhale, fold from the hip with a nice straight back. Try to touch your forehead down before you place your palms on the ground. That's a little easier said than done, but that's the effort. Now once your palms are nice and flat, make sure your elbows are not bent. This is a wonderful posture. This is an amazingly effective posture to help prevent constipation because you can really feel the compression of your lower abdomen on your upper thighs. You're actually literally pressing really hard on your thighs. Keep exhaling and dip. Inhale, engage your low back muscles. Place your palms together. Let's come up with a nice straight back, shasha or rabbit. The posture we just came out of is rabbit posture. Exhale and release. We could probably go directly into another posture while we are here, and then we'll go back to Janu Sirsha, head to knee. Since we are already in this posture, take your hands behind you, clasp the opposite elbows. Now we're going to do another fold called Maha Mudra. Maha or Mahan is great or grand, and a mudra is gesture. Exhale, fold from the hip with a nice straight back. Lead with the chest. Very gently, place your forehead on the ground. If it doesn't touch today, make your adjustments and come forward. Inhale, come up with a nice straight back. Then let's extend our legs out in front of us. Extend the left leg out first. We're going to take you through a posture called Janu Sirsha. Janu is knee, Sirsha is head to knee. Now, it doesn't matter if your head doesn't touch your knee today. The idea is to give it a try, just to try, and in the process, feel the compression of the lower abdomen on the left side on your upper left thigh. Bend your right leg at the knee. In this posture, you may, because you want to feel the compression, you may want not use the brick. Yeah, because you won't feel the compression so much. Keep your left foot extended.
Actually, I'm comfortable.
You can get to your toes. Yeah, sometimes it's actually using props at times. It's more of a hindrance actually. Turn your upper body to face the extended leg. Inhale, take your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Clasp your palms together. Exhale and fold. feel a wonderful compression of your lower abdomen on the left side on your upper left thigh. Now, if you feel very flexible today, hold on to your toes or your ankles wherever you are. If you feel very flexible, pull yourself forward and try to touch your forehead to your knees. If you're already there, bring your elbows down to the floor. Challenge yourself a little more every time. Inhale, let's come up. And let's switch legs. Keep your arms where they are. Extend the right leg out, flex your right foot, and then of course we may need a hand to bend the left leg, okay? Bring your left foot in, attach the sole of the left foot to the inside of your upper right thigh. Place your palms together, exhale, and fold. Besides the wonderful compression of the lower abdomen on the right side on the upper right thigh, you should feel a beautiful stretch in the back of your right leg all the way down. Plus you have this wonderful lumbar stretch too, so the spinal extensors get a beautiful release. The whole body gets a beautiful release. Now inhale, let's come up. We can steal a few more postures. Extend the left leg out, Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanasana is bird beak. Exhale and fold. In this posture, to get the most out of this posture, use belly breath. So breathe in and out with your belly. So that way you are actually compressing your belly a little more on your thighs. Hold on to your big toes, pull yourself forward. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. While the credits are rolling, I'd like to thank our director. Almost rolling. Oh, there they are.
Broken sweat.
Our director, Josie. Your chakras are moving, man. Your batteries are getting recharged. Josie and Herd, thank you so much. Roberta Espinel, thanks for the amazing studio lights and the sound system. Rich and Manhattan Neighborhood Network, thank you very much for making this episode happen. Extend both your legs out in front of you. Flex your feet. We're going to twist to the left and then to the right. Do not take your feet with you. Let your feet stay where they are. Place both your palms beside your left hip. Supta Namaskara, supine twist. Even though it's a seated posture, we're trying to take ourselves forward. Exhale, dip your forehead to the floor, towards the floor on the left side. Keep your hips where they are. It's a wonderful compression of the left side of your abdomen and your waist as well. Inhale. Let's come up. And then let's exhale on the other side. Both palms to the right of your right side of your hips. Exhale and dip. Inhale. Let's come back into neutral position. I think we could steal one more. Let's do the boat. It's a wonderful, wonderful compression of the abdomen on the floor. Let's all come down in prone position. I'm going to take you through a posture called Navasana. Nav is boat. Extend your arms out in front of you, your legs behind you, tops of your feet are flat on the floor. Engage your low back muscles. Inhale and lift your arms and your knees. So elbows and knees off of the floor. Inhale and lift. Use your low back to lift yourself up. Very gently exhale, release. Hold on to your left ankle with your left hand. Right ankle with the right hand. Dhanurasana, Dhanu or archer's bow. Flex your feet, chin to the ground. Inhale, lift your knees, chest and chin. Inhale and lift. Now if you find that one leg goes higher than the other, acknowledge that imbalance in your body. That happens to me all the time. Now get a little more out of your stretch. Let's rock from side to side. Feel the compression of your lower abdomen on the floor. Very nice. Exhale and release. Thank you,